येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सहना ववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओके, अद्य किंचित अन्वयं कुर्मः। एकां कथां पठामः। तदनन्तरं कोऽपि संशयः अस्ति चेत् पृच्छन्तु। मे शेर् (44). दृश्यते वा?
पश्यतु महोदय।
प्रथमं साधारणतया वयम् एकं श्लोकं पठन्ति। इदानीमपि पठामः। सुभाषितं मूलं भुजङ्गैः शिखरं विहङ्गैः शाखां प्लवङ्गैः कुसुमानि भृङ्गैः आश्चर्यमेतत् खलु चन्दनस्य परोपकाराय सतां विभूतयः। एतस्मिन् श्लोकस्य अर्थं किञ्चित् समयानन्तरं कुर्मः। एतस्मिन् श्लोकस्य अन्वयं वयं कुर्मः, करिष्यामि। We will be doing अन्वयम् of this shloka, so I don't want to go and explain more. Or you want it now or when later?
I think it's now better, because we understand Anvayam would be understood better.
Okay. So, Moolam Bhujangaihi. Bhujangaihi ka pratyaya?
Bhujangaihi. Dvivachanam of...
No. Lot.
Oh,
No.
Lat.
Vibhakti va kriya va vibhakti va?
Vibhakti also, that is the Bahuvachanam.
Tritiya Bahuvachanam. Bhalaihi, Ramaihi, right? With Rama, that type of thing. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi. Okay. So, Bhujangaha, I think. Yeah.
Bhujangaihi, how it is now? Bahuvachanam? Because Bhujangaihi, right?
Yeah. So, Bhujangaha, Bhujangau, Bhujangaha. I think Bhujanga is Pullingam.
Bhujangam is Napumsalingam.
Okay, then Bhujangam, Bhujange, Bhujangani, Bhujangam, Bhujange, Bhujangani. Then Tritiya will come what?
Bhujangaihi only, because Napumsalingam and
Bhujangena, Bhujangabhyam, Bhujangaihi, right? Bhalam bhale bhalani, bhalam bhale bhalani, bhalena bhalabhyam, phalaihi, phalam phalaihi, bhujangam bhujangaihi. Avgadam, Mahodaya? Same way, vihangam, or I don't know, pullingam or namusagam, whichever, it will be same. Vihangaihi. Vihangaha, I think. Vihangaha will become vihangaihi. Shakha. It's not shakha. Plavangaha. Plavangaha will become plavangaihi. Bringaha will become bringaihi. Samanam eva. All of them are samanam. So moolam ityukte root. Bhujangaihi. Okay. Bhujangaha ityukte sarpaha or snakes. Shikharam vihangaihi. Vihangaha ityukte pakshi or yaha tayate. Okay, whoever ya tayate. He is pakshi here. Ya tayate. Srilingam. So shikharam kaihi vihangaihi. Shakha shakham plavangaihi. Plavangam ityukte floating. Okay, plavanga neyamaha. But in this context, shakhe kaha plavangam karodi? Vanaraha. So that is the beauty of Sanskritam. Okay, plavangaha. Normally you will say plavanga neyamaha and all what? What was that? Archimedes. If you translate into Sanskritam Archimedes floating principle, it will be plavanga neyamaha, floating. But look at Sanskritam. I'm talking about shakha, vriksham. So on the shakha, who is plavangam? Who jumps around? Vanaraha. So in this context, plavangaha ityukte vanaraha. Kusumani. Kusuma ityukte kim? Pushpam. Right? Kusuma nama asti kalu. E kusume atra agachadu. Pachagam karodu. Asmagam bhojanam avashyakam. Right? Kusumam. Kusumani. Bringaihi. What you should notice here is Sanskritam uses adhyahrita kriya. Now kriya or other things, adhyahritam. Adhyahritam means hidden. Okay. Agachami. If I say agachami, adhyahritam kim? Kim adhyahritam? What is hidden in the sentence? Agachami. I'm just telling agachami. What does it mean? In Hindi, suppose aunga, suppose somebody says, it's understood mai aunga, right? Because he used aunga, right? Not aega. Same way, agachami, when I say, it is implied aham agachami, because it took the form agachami, not agachati. That is what is called adhyahritam, means hidden. So here also, verb is hidden. Okay. Moolam bhujangaihi, shikharam vihangaihi. So you have to infer the verb. That is how Sanskritam is. And the reason is it's a shloka. So shloka, matra, chandas, all these things they have to follow. And also it is sometimes beautiful. You don't want the verb to be making that talam is lost. Shakham plavangaihi kusumani bringaihi. Ashcharyam etat kalu chandanasya paropakaraya satam vibhutayaha. So this is the way you will see slokas. Then you will be little bit, in the first glance, you will be a little bit taken aback. What is it talking about? It's not uncommon. Even those who are established also will just take some little bit and look at closely, and then they will try to connect what goes with what. Okay. So, and first thing what you do is you take each word separate. So, moolam, bhujangaihi, shikharam, vihangaihi, shakham. What am I doing? Shakham, plavangaihi, kusumani, bringaihi. Ashcharyam etat. Etat samyukta padam. Ataha pruthak karotu. Separate it. Ashcharyam etat. Etat ashcharyam. Etat ashcharyam khalu. Is it not? Chandanasya. Etat Ascharyam Kalu Chandanasya. Paropakaraya. That you know. Paropakaraya ka vibhaktihi? Vibhaktihi ka? Paropakaraya. Huh?
Chaturthi.
Chaturthi ekavajanam. Ramaya. For Rama. Paropakaraya. For helping others. Satam. Satam ka vibhaktihi?
Tritiya.
Second.
No.
No, Satam.
Sat. Sat is the, that is like Bhavat. Bhavat is what? Bhavan.
Oh, sorry. Tritiya, right? Tritiya.
No.
Tam.
Satam. Bhavatam. Bhavatam. Kim ka vibhaktihi? Bhavatam.
Bhavatam.
Ka vibhaktihi.
Panchami?
San. No. Shashti Bahuvajanam. Okay. Bhavataha. Bhavatoho. Bhavatam. Okay. Suppose I want to say, hey, your homework is done. Then how will I tell you? Bhavatam grihakaryam kurvanti khalu. You have done your homework. Bhavatam grihakaryam, your homework. So Bhavatam. I told you generally everything will be nam. Shashti Bahuvajanam. But yeah, but there are some few of them like Bhavat, Mahat, Mahatam. Mahat is Mahatam, okay? Of the great ones, plural. Mahatam Shilaha Kaha. What is their character? Mahatam Shila. Shilaha means habit. Mahatam Shilaha. Prabhade, Adiprabhade, Uttishthandi. Right? Mahatam Shilaha.
Panchavadane Uttishtanti.
Panjavadane. Oh, Brahma Muhurte Uttishtanti. Eshaha Mahatam Shilaha. This is how you have to talk. Okay. This is great one's habit. So like that, when you come across Satam, this is the thing. Now that you know Sanskritam reasonably, this is where your discrimination or little keen observation needs to come. It's easy to get distracted. I understand. I have gone through that. Because it's like Sita, Sitam. So you also think Sata, Satam. Oh, Divachanam, Didiya, Ekavachanam. Sita, Sitam, Sata, Satam. There is nothing like Sata word. So that is Sat. Sat Chit Anandam. So Sat. Sat is what? Good consciousness, good and all. So Sat is also Sun is a Pullingam. Pullingam. Sati is the Strilingam. Sat is the Namusagalingam. Okay, but Pratipadikam is Sat also. So it will become Satam. Just like Bhavat, Bhavan, Bhavati, Bhavadaha Namakim. Okay, so like that Sataha, Sati. So Bahuvajanam, Satam. What will be the Strilinga Bahuvajanam? Bhavati. What is Bhavati? Shashti Bahuvajanam?
Bhavatinam.
Bhavati Nam. So like that Sati Nam. If you want to talk about good ladies, okay, Sati Nam. Sati Nam. Sati Nam.
Mati Nam.
Very good. Mati Nam. Okay, but that is not corresponding to Bhavat Sat, but that is Satihi. But Shashti Bahuvajanam is similar.
Yeah, Shashti Bahuvajanam.
Okay. So Moolam Bhujangaihi. So Chandanasya, Chandana Maram Janandi Khalu. You know Chandana Maram, sandal,
Yes,
right?
Sandal.
Yeah. Chandanasya moolam. So you have to connect like this. Chandanasya moolam bhujangaihi. Something you can fill it here. It's up to you. But you infer it. Chandanasya moolam bhujangaihi upayujyante or upayunkte or purayante. Like that, you can infer some word. Okay. In English also, if somebody is not telling some word with just arthokti viramam kurvanti kalu. Some people just talk half and stop it. Then you infer it. That meaning will be correct. But the verb that you used and I used need not be exactly same. Okay. So that is the way Sanskritam also. So it doesn't matter. Okay. For example, hey, are you going to? Somebody says, are you going to? Then you can infer. He's telling something, are you going to do something wrong? Or something, some other fellows similar, but that is what is important is that bhavaha. Okay, are you going to attack me? That is another one fellow thinks. Are you going to ridicule me? So which verb you fill is not that important because you got it, that bhavaha. That is something where he was something negative way he is going to respond, or that is the way. Okay. So also here, when you translate it, you are not telling the verb and you don't need to, but in your mind, you get it. Okay. So what here is the inference is what? Chandanasya moolam bhujangaihi purayanti. That's how I take it. Okay. Or samrakshayanti. Okay. Shikharam vihangaihi. Similarly, shakham plavangaihi. Okay, plavanga is actually playing. So here you can use some other verb. Okay. Kridayanti. Okay. And kusumani bringaihi khadayanti. Okay, so chandanasya moolam bhujangaihi, shikaram vihangaihi. So its root is with snakes, and the end of the tree is with used by birds, and in the shaka is exploited by vanaras, and all its flowers are exploited by beetles. Okay, this is Ascharyam. What Ascharyam? Even with that, Satam Vibhudayaha. The great ones, Vibhudayaha. Vibhudayaha means what? Its ability, its riches, or whatever emits from it. Vibhuti. Something positive emits, or whatever their auspicious.
Glory.
Huh?
Glory.
Yeah, we can glory. Good.
Yeah.
Their goodness or their glory is paropakaraya. So here, just the word meaning, if you take, you will not get the real full meaning. Chandanasya moolam bhujangaihi. So all these fellows are using chandanam, right? Or exploiting. Shikaram, Shakha, Kusumani, everybody is happily enjoying chandanam. Okay, this still Ascharyam etat, right? What is Ascharyam? With all this, he is doing actually Paropakaraya. So they have made it a general one. Sata, the good ones, Vibhudayaha, whatever ability they have. Here Chandranam has all these abilities to give it to them. He is Paropakaraya. Even though he is being exploited, they do the good things. That is the implication. So this is a Sanskritam in a way, good and bad. Okay. It's little bit you have to observe what exactly is. Just because you know Vibhakti, just because you know Sanskritam's way of expressing is not enough. You really need to know what is hidden meaning. Otherwise, you will understand, okay, I understand all the words, all the meanings, but what exactly is implied here? That is what you have to, that is, some clues will be there. Ascharyam. This wonder, is it not? Then you should get it. Okay, Chandanam is doing all these things. They're all exploiting. Still, he uses this thing for paropakaraya. He's not angry. So that is the way Sanskritam is. So that way, once you get it, you will appreciate, oh, what a beautiful way it's expressed. And also poetic beauty is there. If everything is written, then it's not poem. It's a prose. So anyway, hope it's clear.
Vibhudaya is Chaturthi Vibhakti or?
No. Kavi Kavayaha, right? Or Matihi Matayaha, right? What is that? Matihi Mati Matayaha, right? Vibhaktihi Vibhakti Vibhaktayaha. What is that? Which Vibhakti?
Pradama, right?
Pradama Bahuvajanam. So even this Matihi is Hraswa Ikara. But as far as this is concerned, Dirgha also similar. Kavihi. Oh, Kavihi also same. Okay, Kavihi. Pullingam and Srilingam similar. Kavihi, Kavi, and
Kavyaha.
Kavayaha.
Kavayaha. You should know, it should be little bit, it should come easily from you at this stage, okay? Because they are all, at least Pradama Vibhakti is very much common. Guruhu also is like that. Guruhu, Guru,
Guruvaha.
Guravaha, not Guruvaha. Guravaha. Even though it is Vaha, it's similar. Yaha. Kavihi, Kavi, Kavayaha. Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha. Vibhudi, Vibhudi, Vibhudayaha. Like that. So whenever you come across this type of things, it should click. Oh, Vibhudayaha. Looks like Matayaha or Kavayaha. So this is a plural. So Satam Vibhudayaha. The what is it you told Maude?
Glory.
Yeah, glories. So it's plural. Glories of good fellows. Good people is for Paropakar. Using Chandanam, they have made a general sukti. Okay. So Chandanam is an example, but here they are generalizing good peoples or good ones. Need not be people only, even trees or whatever. Anyway, astu. This is the one you asked, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Bhavan Padatu.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Eshaha. No, I will talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Eshaha Saralaha Eva. This is one easiest way you can do Anvay, because this is pretty straightforward. Okay, we are going to do that. Before that, Annoyaha Ityukte Kim. What is Annoya means? Okay. So I'm not giving a standard definition. Whatever coming to my mind, whatever I feel I'm putting, which is not wrong, but don't expect that is the standard you will see or definition. No. I'm just conveying what exactly it means in normal language. Okay. Slogaha matra avalambya rachayate. Sloga is created, or rachana. Rachana is what creation. What based on matra. In Sanskritam, it's not like English and all. What prose like they write something and then they call poem and then publish it. No. At least that is not how Sanskritam is. You should have numbers, how many varnaha, here how many varnaha, and what is that, what vrittam or chandas it is following. It has to be one of the approved chandas. That means number of letters in the line, it should be correctly followed. If it is 8, it should be 8. It cannot be 9. So that way, sloka is written. What does that mean? What does it implies for us? Sloka will be beautiful. It puts some onus on us to understand things that are not written, because you don't need to write everything. It will give clues. That's why I told you, Gachami, if I say, it cannot be anybody else except me, because that's why it is Gachami, right? So I don't need to say Aham Gachami. I can say, but even if I say just Gachami, it's understood Aham Gachami. So that kind of things will be hidden. So we need to unearth it and then make it in prose order. That is what is Anvaya. Anvaya means what is they call it generally prose order. Okay, prose order. That's Anvaya in a simple way. What is Anvaya? Prose order. What do you mean by prose order? Writing in prose so that you get the meaning easily, right? That is what prose order means. But it is a little misleading when it's applied to Sanskritam. Why? Normally, prose order in other language, when they say, they expect exactly, hey, you have to tell first subject, then you have to say object, then any fillers, then kriya. You have to say like that only. There is no other way. But Sanskritam has liberty. Saha padashalam gacchati. Okay, that is the only way English or many languages can be expressed. He goes to school. Okay, that's the only way. You cannot say school goes to he. You cannot tell. But that is what in Anvaya, in other language, when they used that's what they meant by prose order. In Sanskritam, also prose order, but exactly need not be the way they mean. Prose order means you write it in a way so that, not a sloka, write it in a gadya form so that you can understand the meaning. That doesn't mean you have to exactly write Saha Vidyalayam Gacchati. You can say Saha Gacchati Vidyalayam. Yeah, that also is fine because Sanskritam has that specialty. But generally we want that form so that anybody reading it can get it without sloka's intricacies. Because sloka may not tell everything. And another thing is sometimes whatever connected here, the word will be here. You have seen already that Chandanasya was here, then Bhujangaihi, all these things were here, right? So those are the little bit close observation one needs. So, and normally people have to read sometimes twice or thrice. Those who are very established, they easily catch it. And I don't do Anvaya the way I'm going to show you. Normally, the multiple ways Anvayas are done. I will show you one way how it can be done, simple way at our level at this moment. But normally, I don't do exactly that way and all. By reading, you just get it. Anyway, Samanyataya Anvaya ityukte Slokasya artham gadya rupena artha sangrahanartham likhatu iti. I'm lot lakaram I am telling. What is Anvaya means? Hey, write in a prose order in the gadya form so that the meaning can be easily grasped. Artha sangrahanartham. Sangrinati, sangranartham, for the purpose of grasping the meaning. Okay. Meaning of in other language, I talked all this. I have just written whatever I have talked. It's simple to understand. Okay, let us do one on Anvaya. Okay, this is the thing. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Kodi Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada. So what? This is very simple. Okay. Normally, there will be words which are combined. So first thing what everybody will do is separate the words. Here, there is not much to separate. Even the previous one, only thing I can think of is this one, Ashcharyam etat. I separate it, Ashcharyam etat. Other than that, everything is already single. So there is nothing to separate. But there are normal slogas, Bhagavad Gita and all. You will see most of them will be compound. Okay. Then you can separate it. Any Bhagavad Gita slogam is coming to mind? What was that? What is our very, very famous slogan? Palam. Don't think about
palam, Pushpam Palam Toyam.
No. That is all simple. But Pushpam Balam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhaktyuva Tadasnami. Tadasnami Tat Ashnami. Ashnami means eat. Tadashnami Tat Ashnami. That I eat. That is the only, that's also simple like here. I mean the Karmanye look at it. Karmani eva adhikaraha te. Karmanyevadhikaraste. Karmani is Saptami Agavadanam. In karma. Karmani eva only. Karmanyeva adhikara te. Adhikaraha plus te will become adhikaraste. Sa will come in between. The visarga will drop. Adhikaraste. So when you see adhikaraste, by the time you become little established, you will know a little bit santi. Okay. So you reverse it. When you say stay, you reverse it. Karmani eva adhikaraha te. Tuphyam or tava. Your adhikara is only in karma. Karmani eva adhikaraha te. So in the sloga, you will see all combined with and visarga dropped and sa came, everything. So those who know it, first thing, okay, karmani eva adhikaraste. Then immediately it will come to, of course, in the beginning, you will little bit struggle, but as you become familiar with words, it will come. Okay, it's not that difficult. So then they easily get it. Karmani eva adhikarate. Karmani eva adhikaraste. Ma bhaleshu kadachana. So that is also direct. Ma is one. Bhaleshu is shashti bahuvajanam. Kadachana is, so all that single. But karmani eva adhikaraste is a good example. That's a combined of 4 words. Karmani eva adhikaraha te. Karmanyeva adhikaraste. So that is what I mean. The first thing what you will do is you split the words. So here it is simple. There is nothing to split. Everything is already single. You can say sarva karyeshu, sarveshu karyeshu. That is not a big deal. Sarva karyeshu, directly you perceive the meaning. But some of them you will split it and then sarveshu karyeshu, when it combined sarva karyeshu. That I can say. I did not split it. Some of them is obvious, you don't need to split it. So first thing is you split it. Take each word and say, just list it. Vakradunda, Mahakaya, Suryakodi, Samaprabha, Nirvignam, Guru, Me, Deva, Sarvagaryeshu, Sarvada. Me, here it is Mama. So that's why I bracket. Okay. So first thing you will see, okay, now all the words are here. First thing you see is, hey, where is the verb? Guru. So you get the verb. That's the most important thing. The first is, of course, you split everything. The first, after that, the very first thing everybody will look forward to is verb, because it is the verb which guides the whole sentence. Based on verb only, some action is what is verb is. Then the question, what is the action is the first thing. Next comes who, with what, by what, from what, that kind of all the vibhakti comes after that. Okay. So, okay. Now, what is the kriya? What is kuru? Then the remaining, there could be multiple kriyas. Okay. Then you have to, there is no fixed rule. Okay. See, you have to have some ingenuity and some inference. It's not that everything will be just like that. And then you need to know and understand, okay, this is the main kriya. There could be other kriyas which may not be, that could be a sub-kriya, which is what they call apradhana kriya. It's not pradhana kriya, it's apradhana kriya. Apradhana means not unimportant, it is secondary, okay? In this case, there is nothing. It is very simple. There is only one kriya, there is only one pradhana kriya. But I've just put it here because it's for a generalization. In case you have something, then you have to take care of that also. So here, for this kriya sambandham, what all are connected to this kriya, you have to list. If there was one more kriya and you have some others, then it may be related to that and then you list it. I'll show you an example like that. So here, kriya is kuru. Then you take each sentence, each word and see where they belong, which vibhakti. Either they should be vibhakti or they should be avyayam. This is the possibility. All other words should be either avyayam or they should be vibhakti. There is no other way. Okay. Because anything and everything, yadi, tarhi, those things will become avyayam. Okay. But other than that, everything will be some form of vibhakti namapadam. Because kriya means kriya, you will write it as a kriya. Then what is remaining? There are only two padas, are only two types. What? Kriya and namam. There is nothing else. Even the avyayas are considered part of namapadam. Okay. Technically, they are also nama. Even though they don't undergo vibhakti change, they fit everywhere equally. But they are considered namapadam. So we just list it separately. So kuru, then what is pradama vibhakti? Then now onwards, because of annoyam, you have to think about sambodhana vibhakti also. Okay. Sambodhana, you know. Okay. Harihi, what is sambodhana?
Hey Ram. So hey Ram, hey Krishna. Addressing.
Okay, addressing. But Harihi, how do you
Hari.
address?
Hey Hari.
Visarga will drop. Okay. Then remaining will be just Hari. Hey Hari. No Visarga. When you say Hari as a name, Tasya Nama Harihi, you will say. But when you call Hari, Visarga will not be there. Hari. That's it. Same way Rama. Tasya Nama Ramaha. Parantu yadi aham ahvayami, if I am calling him, katham ahvayate? Ahvayati?
Hey Ram.
Hey Ram.
Hey
Yes.
Ram.
Yeah, Hey Ram. There is no visarga. So Guruhu, hey Guru, right? That's how it is. So Pradama Vibhakti, Sambodhana Vibhakti also you have to put it. Then Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, and then Avyaya. Okay, so let me take each of them one by one. Okay, I just put it here because I will tell you that. Vakratunda. So by just reading, you should be getting, it doesn't come from nowhere. Okay, you read it and you should be getting some inference. Hey, this is talking about something, or it is addressing something, or something like that. So here it is very clear. Because you are saying Kuru, which is Lot Lakara, it is something a prarthana, ajna, or wish or something. So that much is clear. So because it is Kuru, it is not a statement. So it must be a prarthana. When what remaining, when you look at it, you get it. Oh, this is a prarthana only. The Lot Lakara, which is in the prarthana form. So that means what? You are addressing somebody. So that is how it is. So I can do any of them, but most appropriate is Deva. Hey Deva. Hey Ganesha Deva. I can say Ganesha is Adhyahridam. So I can say just Deva or Ganesha Deva. That's why I put it He, because it is clear Kuru and so Prarthana. So we start with He, Boho or something. That's why I put it in a bracket. He Deva. So that's clear. Next is the remaining you understand. Hey, this is also like Deva, Vakratunda, Mahakaya. You need to know meaning. Okay, I did not write it. You need to know the meaning of these words. I understand that's a challenge. You need not know all the 100%, but that is the expectation, or at least some of the time what happens is, and that's also a technique, you infer it. Hey, this is Vakratunda, this is Mahakaya. So these are all the Visheshana, adjective of Deva, isn't it? You get it. So then if you don't know Surya Kodi Samaprabha, what is it? Even though it doesn't matter, I don't need to know exact meaning. I only know that it is referring to some Visheshana of Deva, my Ganesha Deva. Whether that, what does that meaning? Even if you don't know exactly, overall you get the meaning. Many times that will happen in slokas, because there could be some words we don't know exact meaning, but we get it, which is telling Vakratunda means the one with the curved trunk, Tunda. Mahakaya. Kaya means, Kaya means what? Sharira. Kaya. Sharira. Mahakaya means big Sharira, because he has a big belly. Mahakaya. Hey Vakratunda. Hey Mahakaya. Then Surya Kodi Samaprabha. This is already meaning. Kodi Suryaha. Crores of Suryas Samam, equal to that much Prabha. That much Jyoti, that much effulgence is there. And the another inference is everything is with Visarga, without Visarga. So it has to be a Sambodhana. Ramaha Rama means there is no Visarga, right? Same way Samaprabha, it is it's like Rama, Samaprabha. So there is no Visarga, so this is addressing. Vakratundaha, but when addressing, I say Vakratunda. Mahakayaha, when addressing, I say Mahakaya. So that is what this Kidrisham usage is. Kidrisham normally is Visheshanam. Okay. Devaha, Kidrisha Devaha, Vakratunda Devaha. Punaha, again, if there is a one more or more and more Visheshana, okay. Punaha Kidrishaha Devaha, Mahakayaha Devaha. Punaha Kidrisha Devaha, Surya Kodi Samaprabha Devaha. So you understood. All these things are referring to Devas Visheshanam. So addressing Deva with just like this. That's why in slokas, say Krishna, Mukunda, Janardana, this type of you will see in slokas. Okay. Actually, we think at least before Sanskrit, that is just Mukunda, Janardana, but actually they are conveying the different meanings. Hey Krishna, you are Mukunda. Hey Krishna, you are Madhusudanaha. So it is referring, hey, you are the one who killed the Daman Madhu, is it not? Madhusudanaha, Janardanaha. So then the word meaning should come to your mind. That is the meaning of reciting sloka. It's not just another word. You are thinking that, hey, you did all these vikriyas, your play in this world, you did all these things, and you are praising such a one, I adore you. Anyway, that's a different thing. Okay, now Kidrisha Vakratundaha. Here again, I don't have space, so I put it here. Kidrisha Mahakayaha, Surya Kodi Samaprabha. So I covered Vakratunda, Mahakaya, Surya Kodi, Samaprabha. So these three are covered. Kuru is covered. Now, Nirvignam is Dvitiya. Nirvignaha, Nirvignam. Sometimes Nirvignam, you may think voice is Prathama Vibhakti va, Dvitiya Vibhakti va. You will get it by looking at Kuru. When you say Kuru, there should be something which is Karma Rupam, right? There is nothing else here. So it has to be Nirvignam. So you will get it. Kim kuru? Nirvignam kuru. Vignam kuru means what? Hey, put a block. Vignam kuru. Vignam kuru. That means do some block. Nirvignam kuru means, hey, remove the block. So you get it. Kuru, nirvignam kuru. So nirvignam is here. So you got this. Mama. Okay. Mama. Okay. Here then sarva karyeshu. Sarva karyeshu is in all my dealings or activities. All my karyams. Karyam, you know, other language users. So then mama has to go with this, right? Kasya karyeshu. Mama karyeshu. Okay. Then sarvada. So then you have to know where it fits. After putting here, whether sarva karyeshu will not fit here, fit here, fit here. It has to fit only here. This is another thing. Sometimes you may get some of it may fit here also, suppose. Then it is your general understanding. What is it overall talking? Then you put it in the proper place. For example, this also I can tell you. You can say Mama Deva. Hey Mama Deva. Vakradunda Mahakaya Surya Kodi Samarprabha Mama Deva. Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada Nirvignam Kuru. That's also not wrong. So I am telling, hey my Deva, hey Vakradunda Mahakaya Surya Kodi Samaprabha, Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada Nirvignam Kuru. In all karyas, always remove the obstacle. That can happen based on previously what you were talking or what is the context, what you were doing. Suppose it was Mahatma Gandhi. Sometimes, depending on that context, it can become like that. Hey, my Deva, Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada Nirvignam Kuru. Because Mahatma Gandhi, nowadays nobody appreciates him that much, at least in the olden times. He may be praying not for him. He's telling for the Sarvesham Loka Kalyanartham. Everybody's Kalyanam, not mine. So then, hey, my Deva, Sarva Karyeshu means Sarvesham Sarva Karyeshu. Everybody's, every dealings, any Vignam, remove the Vignam. Okay? So that is another angle to Anvayaha. Are you following me? Because I can say, may Mama is, I am telling Mama Deva. But here, in everyday prayer, each individual is praying for himself. So it will make more sense to put it here. Calling a Deva and then say, in my all my affairs, okay, Vignam, remove the Vignam. So that is more appropriate. But this is what I want to tell you. Some slokas, if you just give the sloka, sometimes meaning may not be fully clear. Whatever was the context or where this is coming, that previous sloka and all, if you know, then it will make sense. That's why I gave that example. If some exalted beings, their prayer may be a little different. Even though they pray the same thing, they meant not my Sarvagaryam. I don't care about my. But here, so may Mama was connected with Mama Deva, not Mama Sarvakaryeshu. That can happen. So how do you know which is correct? Depending on the context. For whom it's applied, what was the subject being told so far? Depending on that, some words can go with the here or here, that can happen. So here, Sarvakaryeshu and Mama Sarvakaryeshu. And Sarvada is very clear, always in my all affairs, Nirvignam Kuru. That's all. So when you see first a sloka, this is a verb, so Kuru, do. What? Then you see Kuru is lot, so who? To whom you are asking? Then all this Visheshana and Deva I'm asking. And for what? I'm asking for removing the obstacle. So Nirvignam Kuru. And then this is something giving little more emphasis. You just say Nirvignam Guru also, this is implied, but this is there in all my works, in all my dealings. And then Sarvada, always. Yeah? So here is Anvaya. He Vakradunda Mahakaya Suryakodi Samaprabha Deva. Hey Deva, with all this Visheshana, who is Vakradunda, who is big-bellied, who has effluence or effulgence or whatever word in English, Suryakodi Samaprabha, that much shining fellow, person, Deva, my Deva, Mama Kari Sarvakaryeshu, in my all dealings, always remove the obstacle. So that is what we pray before we start the class. We should not have any vignam. Vignam could be my thinking should not stray, should not go away into some other thing I need to take care, do. No, I have come here to study. So that vignams, type of vignams that comes to my mind, nothing should come, any unwanted emotions should not come, any thoughts should not come. I should be focused on learning. That is what, in this context, when we start the class, this prarthana means. But it could be anything. When you start the day, you can have the same prarthana. You are just telling, today, everything what I do, everything should go smoothly, no vignam, because you are Vigneshwaraha. Samshaya asti va? Is it clear?
Yes, Mahoday.
Yes, Mahadev.
Astu. Okay. Now, let us come to this. Okay. We already understood, we went through this meaning. We will just see how its Anvayam can be done. So here I have done that one. Again, this Anvayam is a little person dependent, okay? It can vary here and there a little bit. That's why I gave you this example. Here somebody gives, he may say, this is Mama Deva, Sarvagaryeshu, like that also they may say, okay, it's not wrong. That's how you took it, okay, it's fine. And that's why I told you context. If a normal person, it is Mama Karyeshu is more sense. If it's exalted beings, saints, they may say Mama Deva, Sarvesham Sarva Karyeshu Nirvignam Kuru. Everybody is, because that is a Sanatana Dharma type of prayers. So let's come here. Again, first thing is separate all, just put all the words. And while putting the word, anything that is combined should be split. So here again, it's a simple sloka as far as words are concerned, individual. So only word I can see to be separated is this one, Ashcharyam Etat. Ashcharyam Etat. All others are words by itself, no combined. So Moolam, Bhujangaihi, Shikharam, Vihangaihi, Shakham, Plavangaihi, Kusumani, Bringaihi, Ashcharyam Etat Khalu Chandanasya Paropakaraya Satam Vibhudayaha. Next is everything, understand the meaning. Moolam, root. Bhujangaihi, with sarpas. Shikharam, the end of a tree. Vihangaihi, with the pakshis. Shakham, the Dvidiya vibhakti of Shakha, branch. Plavangaihi. So I believe there is something which is jumping. So I infer this must be monkey. Here again, Sanskritam, there are other things. This doesn't necessarily mean monkey only. Why not? It can be, what is the other word?
Even birds themselves, right?
No, birds already talked about.
Oh,
Anything that jumps can be, or playing around.
Squirrels.
Squirrel can be, yeah. So that is another thing. Now that you are a little bit more and more becoming familiar with Sanskritam, this is another thing. Vihangaihi doesn't necessarily mean, say, Vihanga always means Vanaraha. No. Here, Plavangaihi, you can infer. In the Shaga, who else will do? Some animals which will jump. So most appropriate is Vanara, agreed. But it may not be limited. If I am in some other region, it could be something else. If I am in Africa and there is some specific skunk or something there, it could mean that one. Anyway, Kusumani Bringaihi. So all these things you know. Kusumani means flowers. Bringaihi is beetles. Ascharya means wonder. Etat means this. In Navusagam, Ghalu is there is no specific meaning, but normally, isn't it? Indeed, that kind of usage is Ghalu. Chandanasya, which vibhakti?
Sixth vibhakti.
Shashti Ekavachanam. Yeah. Paropakaraya. Ka vibhakti?
Chaturthi. Chaturthi.
Chaturthi, Bahuvajanam va, Namusagam va?
Eka vachanam.
Ramaya, Paropakaraya. Ramaya iva. Paropakaraha, Paropakaraya. Satam, we already talked about it. Satam, ka vibhakti? Forgot?
Sasti.
Shashti Bahuvajanam. So, one thing you can remember is Bhavataha, keep that Bhavataha with you. Okay. The advantage is Bhagavan, then Bhagavatam. So, lot of words, not very much, but it's not less also, will help you. Bhavan, if you remember, Bhavatam. Then you see Bhagavan, Bhagavatam. Okay. Then Hanuman, but Hanumatam. Even though there are Hanuman is a single one, let us assume that there are multiple Hanumans. Then Hanumatam, all the Hanumans. So there are words like that, ending in Mahan. Yeah, that's a good one, Mahan. Mahan means what? Great, right? Saha Mahan. So Mahatam, the great ones. Mahadam Jiva Charitrani Pathantu. Read the biography of great people. Yeah, that's how you have to say Mahatam. Mahatam Jiva Charitrani Pathantu. Go and read the biography of the great ones. So it's an important word. So remember, that is why remember Bhavan. All the different declensions. Bhavataha. Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha. Bhavantam, Bhavantau, Bhavataha. Bhavata, Bhavatpyam, Bhavatpihi. Bhavate, Bhavatpyam, Bhavatpyaha. Bhavataha, Bhavatpyam, Bhavatpihi, Bhavatpyaha. Bhavataha, Bhavatoho, Bhavatam, Bhavati, Bhavatoho, Bhavatishu. Clear? You have to remember all the 7 like that. If you know Bhavan, then if Bhagavan comes also, you can tell. It will follow the same thing. Bhagavan, Bhagavantau, Bhagavantaha, Bhagavantam, Bhagavantau, Bhagavataha, like that. Because you will come across Bhagavantam, suddenly it will come across. How will you relate? Hey, it's a new word, I don't know. No, you know Bhagavantam. You know Bhavan, Bhavantam. So you know Bhagavan, Bhagavantam. So that is the advantage of some typical word, keep it. And then suddenly when you see Satam, it should click. Hey, it looks like something already I know. Bhavatam. Then reverse engineering. Oh, if it is Bhavatam, I know Satam, Bhavatam is Shashti Bahuvajanam. So Satam also Shashti Bahuvajanam. Bhavatam, Ekavajanam, Prathama Vibhakti, Bhavan. So also Satam, Ekavachanam, Prathama Vibhakti, Sun. Like that, infer it and then you can come, then you can say anything. Okay, Tritiya is Bhavata. So what will be Sun? Sata. Like that, everything will flow. This is the way to learn Sanskritam. You have to have typical words with you. Then anything that come across, it should strike your attention. It looks similar to this. So because I know my bhava, bhavataha, everything, I can take satam anywhere. Okay, that is how it works. Because you may say sadbihi, sadbhiha, then you can come to your mind. 95% it will be all right. I can't say 100%. Sometimes some nuances will be there, but nuances are nuances. That is there always in any language. That will not deviate. You also in English also you will come across. If you come across Shashi Tharoor, you may come across here and there. You don't know, but you will get the gist of what he talked. Right? He may use some words which normal people don't understand, but you get it. That's how Sanskritam also. So that kind of don't make you uncomfortable, or don't what's the right word? Don't be afraid. Yeah. So that may come. Have brave feeling that shouldn't be affect me in getting the overall meaning. Here and there, some words I don't know. That doesn't matter. I can still understand the meaning. That's how it is. Okay. Now, where were we? Okay, so all these words I split. That's the first thing you do. Then I go and look where is the verb. Okay, this is little more. It's not as easy as the previous one. This is little more. This is a typical one. This is little more the normal Sanskritam world you come across now. This is how Sanskritam will be. Every Kriya Padam may not be there. You have to infer and get it. Okay. Here, first of all, I understand the overall meaning approximately. If you know only, you can really put words in the proper context. Whether Chandanam will come here or here, you will not know. Only if you somewhat know the gist of it, then you can get it. For that, you have to not only understand the meaning, you also need to understand the bhava, or the what is the bhava translation? The mood. Okay. So here, etad kalu, ashcharyam etad kalu. Is it not a wonder? Then you should strike to you. Okay. So he is talking about something little bit virodhabhasaha. Virodhabhasaha. Virodhabhasaha means what? A bit of irony. Okay. That's what he's talking. That's why he's telling ashcharyam etad kalu. Is it not a wonder? Then you should get it. Oh, okay. Here, moolam bhujangaihi, shikharam vihangaihi. So he's telling some facts, similar facts of 3-4 of them. And then you see Chandanam. Then you also know all this meaning. Then it will strike you. Oh, Chandanam's moolam, root, is snakes, with the snakes. Chandanam's shikharam with the pakshis or birds. Chandanam's shakha with the monkeys. Chandanam's flowers with the beetles. So then you get it. And then Ashcharyam, etat kalu paropakara. Then you get it. Oh, okay, this fellow is being used by all these people or exploited by all these people. Then you see Ashcharyam etat kalu. Then, because next part, this is another thing. Here, normally what in other prose you will see, Ashcharyam edat kalu, tathapi saha sahayam eva karoti. Something like that will come in normal one, right? Even then, he is helping. That's not what is written here. That is already understood. You don't need to say. Here, what they gave is a third line. Hey, this is how things are. Then he's giving a general sukti. Satam vibhudayaha paropakaraya. Okay? Generally something like a moral thing he's giving. So with a few words, he has combined or conveyed not only Chandana's situation, Ashcharyam, he also gave one more general moral lesson or moral fact. So in prose, it will be a little bit longer writing. Moolam bhujangaihi bhavanti or upayuchanti, upayunkte, vihangai chandanasya shigaram vihangaihi upayunkte shakam plavangaihi upayunkte. You can add any word, any verb, suitable verb. Kusumani bringaihi upayunkte. I just put what is purayanti because this is simple for you to understand. It's not very good, but it's not away also. It satisfies. Anyway, so I split it. Then I have to put, I see there are two verbs because Chandanasya Bhujangaihi, there is some verb here. It's not written, but that's what I assumed and put Purayanti. I can put Ubayunkte, used, using. I just did something like filled by these fellows. Okay, it's not very good, but it chalega, it works. Then satam vibhudayaha paropakaraya. There's no verb written there, but there's a verb. Okay. Saha unnadaha. If I say, what is the verb there? Saha unnadaha.
Unnataha asti.
Asti. Saha adhyapakaha or sa adhyapika. It's implied asti. Okay. Same way, satam, shashti bahuvajanam, the great ones, vibhudayaha, their, I get the difficulty translating.
Glory of.
Their glories,
Glory.
yeah, okay. Glories is for, so this is fourth vibhakti. So, for paropakaram, for anyasya upakaraya, then bhavati or asti. You can say bhavati also or asti. So this is a verb. I took it from this, and for Chandana, all these things I took Purayan. Now, so I got two verbs. Now my challenge is some of them will come to this line, some of them will come to this line. So again, I go to Prathama, Sambodhana, Dvitiya, Tritiya. So first I take Moolam, Shikharam, Shakam, all these things are Dvitiya. So I just put it there. And I know this is connected to Chandanam, not Satam and all, Vibhudayaha. So it is connected to Chandanam, so I put it here. Then Bhujangaihi, Vihangaihi, Plavangaihi, Bringaihi. This is Tritiya Bahuvachanam. They all put it here. They also know by reading this and this are connected, this and this are connected, this and this are connected, this and this are connected. So what is remaining? Moolam, this is a covered, this covered, this covered, this covered. Ascharyam. Okay. Ascharyam, I did not write it here. Here, yeah. Ascharyam edat khalu. So it is more coming with this one. Okay. But you can put it with this one also. But I put it with here. This is more appropriate, I feel. So I put Ascharyam, Etat. They are all Prathama Vibhakti. Then Vibhudayaha, I know. Satam Vibhudayaha. The glories. That is Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So I put it in Prathama Vibhakti. So I have this. So that way everything is covered. So your 70% of the work is done. Now all you have to do is just connect it and write a sentence. So you know this has to be connected, one sentence. This has to be connected, another sentence. So then it's clear. So Chandanasya Moolam Bhujangaihi Purayanti Chandanasya Shikharam Vihangaihi Purayanti. Oh, this is not needed. This is a mistake. Okay, this is not needed. Chandanasya is coming here. So I will remove it. It's not there. Then Chandanasya Shakha Plavangaihi Chandanasya Kusumani Bringaihi Cha Purayanti. If you want to make it colorful, you can make it colorful. Chandanasya Moolam Bhujangaihi Samrakshayanti. Okay, or Bhujangaihi Vasayanti. Chandana's moolam, root is lived or lived by bhujangas, snakes. Chandanasya shikharam vihangaisi ubayunkte. So I can put a different verb also. Chandanasya shakham plavangaihi kelayan. What is it? Kridayanti. Okay. Kusumani bringaihi khadayanti. Okay. This kusumas is being eaten by whom? Bringaihi. With bringas kusumani khadayanti. Khadyanti. Yeah, it has to be actually karmani. Yeah, but that's okay for you. It will be confusing. So I just put a simple one. Everything one and put it. Actually, it has to be a different one. But because it is shakham, it has to be kartari eva. So plavangehi shakham purayanti is fine. Okay. Ashcharyam edat khalu. So I am putting all these things next one. Ashcharyam edat khalu satam vibhudayaha paropakaraya eva asti. This is wrong. It should be santi. Vibhudayaha. Okay, I will correct it. Satam, because vibhudaya is plural, I have to use santi. Are you clear? You
yes,
feel good? Yeah.
Yeah.
You are not going to see, when you see a slogan, you are not going to put it like this, okay? This is the way I am to get a fundamental way how it is done. To get it, I put it. Normally, those who know reasonable Sanskritam, all that I have talked will flash in their mind in seconds. And then they will give the meaning, okay?
Very neat and clear, easy to understand. It is very neat and clear and easy to understand also. This table.
Yeah, this is the way you have to, while learning, this is the way you have to put it. And slowly, once you become more and more familiar, this will not come to your mind. You will not do this. You may do this in your mind very fast. You will see, hey, these are all same, tuck, you will think, okay. So this is talking about something which is common to all this. So I don't care whatever it is. Then you will try to figure out what is it here. Then you see Satam, Vibhudeha, Parobagarayo. I know this is all together one. Then Ashcharyam, I don't care. Wonder, okay, whatever. Then you will think this is where you will spend little time. This is with this or this. Then normally it will go here. Sometimes you will take little time, but suddenly you grasp all those and you get overall what is being conveyed, what is the context, then the meaning will flow. This is how it is, okay? Take any
Today I will try, Mahadev. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. I will try and I will post it. That is slogan. Let me try that.
Yeah. Okay, that is a simple one. You can take what was you telling our Prasad Mahodaya? Patram Pushpam Bhalam Toyam. All those things are same thing, so it's easy. It's talking about certain things one by one. Patram, leaf, Pushpam, Bhalam, you know all these. Toyam, water. Yome, yeah, that you don't know, but once you learn next year or after the year, or after, sometimes some people learn little later, Santihi, Yome becomes Yaha Me. I told you, Me is normally Mama, okay? Sometimes it may be Chadurthi, Mahyam. But Yome, Yaha Me. Sometimes it may be Mom. That you will know later, depending on what is follow. Yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhaktya is what? Which vibhakti? Tritiya, bhaktya, right? Kripaya, with kripa, kripaya vatatu. So bhaktya, with bhakti, bhaktya prayachati. Yachati, you know, dadati, yachati, all same meaning. You know, always pra is there just to enhance. Bhavadaha nama kim, mama nama deepaha. Bhavadaha nama kim, mama nama pradeepaha. Both are light. So one is deepaha, one is pradeepaha. So because you are having Indian language background, should not be a problem. Both are having same meaning, but little bit enhancing. Doesn't mean Deepaha is lower than Pradipaha. No, he is also shining, don't worry. But that's the usage. Deepaha, Pradipaha. Same way, Yachati, Prayachati. Just giving only, even though pra is there. And again, this all should come to you. Why they use Prayachati and all. Why Sanskritam is having all these upasargas and all. It enhances the meaning. Also, it helps them to give the matra, chandas, the beauty of the sloka, the rhyming. All these things are obtained or achieved by certain upasargas. Okay, that's why some of them doesn't give any extra meaning, but it is serving some purpose. At least it gives a laya of when you recite the sloka. Also, it gives it helps to complete the matra. You are supposed to have 8. So if you just say achati, it becomes 7. So prayachati, it will make 8. So now you get it, why they have a lot of these things. Okay, it's not only that, it gives really some emphasis. How beautiful it is to tell prayachati than just yachati. Okay, patram pushpam bhalam toyam yo me yaha mam. For me, or bhaktya, with bhakti, prayachati, whoever gives, patram, pushpam, balam, toyam. So there, it is or, right? That's another thing. Is it and or relation? How do you know? Because you know the mood of Krishna. He's not telling whoever gives me all the 4. Hey, you gave only 3, so I am not happy. No. He's telling, because of this mood, you know, he's using or, even though it is not written there. Patram uta, pushpam uta, patram phalam uta, toyam, yaha bhaktya prayachati. Whoever gives with bhakti. He did not write there uta or, but we infer it.
Understood.
Because that is his mood. Hey, you give me something, even just a leaf, I'm happy. But it should be with bhakti. It shouldn't be just like this. I can see what is your mood, with what way you are giving. So that is what it is. Anyway, patram pushpam bhalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Tadaham means that. Aham, tataham. Bhaktyupa ashnami. Bhaktyupa ashnami. Bhaktyupa, I think. Ashnami is I eat. Okay.
Bhaktyupahrutam.
Bhaktyupahrutam. Okay. Upahrutam bhaktyupahrutashnami. Okay. Is it bhakti? Why Krishna saying bhakti? Oh, or I think, okay, I don't know what exactly the word was, but I eat with pleasure or something is meant there. Okay. Ashnami prayatatmanaha. Okay. See, atmanaha is what? Either it has to be prathama vibhakti bahuvachanam, or it has to be shashti ekavachanam. Remember, patram pushpam bhalam toyam yo me. There it is yaha. So it's ekavachanam.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not talking about bahuvachanam. I'm talking about single, anybody who is giving. So this one should be shashti ekavachanam, prayatatmanaha. Okay. That means I am a prayatatmanaha. I am a happy one. Aham prayatatmanaha asmi. Aham, I eat as a prayatatmanaha. Means what? I eat with pleasure. That is how it is. Okay. Anyway, that is how you do anvayaha. So now onwards, simple ones you try. All these small prarthanas or Devi prarthana, all those things are simple because they are all just like Kidarshan, Kidarshan, Kidarshan. What was our very, very famous Devi prarthana? Our Ya Devi, Ya Devi,
Ya Devi, Stiyate
Bhakti
Nityam.
Rupena or Shakti Rupena, Bhakti Rupena, this way, that way, with Bhakti, with Shakti. All these things is easy because it's all same, but say not same. It's all coming in the same rhyming. Bhakti Rupena, Shakti Rupena. What is the
Samstitaha.
word? Samstita, who is present or who is situated, who is Samstita, who is Shakti Rupena Samstita, who is Bhakti Rupena. Like that, 2, 3 are there. So it's easy to make Anvayas. Sa Devi Aham, something like that is that it. I don't get you said
I know different one.
Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Bhakti Rupena Samstitaha.
In Sarva Bhuteshu, in all living beings, some Rupena, Shakti Rupena, whatever Rupena.
Bhakti Rupena, Shakti Rupena.
Shakti Rupena, Samstita, who is situated, who is living
in the form of.
Yeah, in the form, Shakti, in the Shakti form, who is living in all the living beings. Like that, it is keep on giving. Which Devi, who is in this way, something. Then again, another way, something. Some stira like that goes through, and later on, something you are telling. I don't remember what.
Mahodaya, this is
Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam. Okay. What is that, Mahodaya?
I have a question, Mahodaya. Probably you explained, I may have missed it. Please, can you explain what is Pradhanam 1 and Pradhanam 2, like how we are categorizing the Vibhaktis as Pradhanam 1 and Pradhanam 2?
Okay, here normally there is no Pradhanam 1 and Pradhanam 2. Normally what they say is Pradhanam and Apradhanam. Apradhanam, I told you it is not. Here I felt both are Pradhanam. So I put Pradhanam 1, Pradhanam 2, just to show that in this line, one sentence is connected with one part, and then a second sentence is coming as a general moral lesson. Okay, so here second one is what? Satam Vibhudeha Paropakaraya Asti. That has nothing to do with Chandanam, Shikharam or anything. So here there are two sentences. One sentence is Chandanasya Moolam Bhujangaihi Shikaram Vihangaihi Shagam Plavangaihi Kusumani Bringaihi Asti. Okay. Yeah. Second sentence is, so I am giving two, I just indicate that there are two sentences, and first sentence is connected all these words, second is connected with all these words. I put it separate.
Gotcha.
Normally what happens, normally what happens is, it will be all one sentence only, but in between it may deviate a little bit. Okay, because there could be one more verb, and that will be little unimportant verb. I don't get a good example. You will see in Mahabharatam or something like that. Okay. For example, Sanjaya is telling Dhritarashtra something, and then it may say, I'll put it in English because I don't know exact sloka. Something like Dhritarashtra being dosing, the dosing Dhritarashtra heard that Krishna is giving the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Okay, so then when I see, I will search for verbs. I will see dosing Dhritarashtra. I will say, okay, dosing is dosing. That's a kriya. Dhritarashtra, that is one kriya padam. Then Arjunaya Bhagavad Gita Bhashanam Dadati. So Dadati is another one. So by reading it, I will get it that Dadati is the important verb that is implied. because the gist of it is giving Bhagavad Gita Bhashanam is the main theme there. So that will, I will take it as Pradhanam Kriya. Then corresponding that to whom he is telling Arjuna, yeah, all these things will come in one line, Prathama. Okay. Then the Apradhanam will be something like dosing. Okay, then Kaha dosing, who is dosing? Dhritarashtra dosing. Then there could be something else with that can go with that. Dhritarashtra dosing and he is crying. Then all these things I know it's connected with Dhritarashtra.
Okay.
Then all these things I will put it here. I will call it Apradhanam.
Apradhanam. Okay.
Yeah, but it will be still one sentence. Okay.
Okay.
Because it will be just giving that the crying Dhritarashtra heard, then I will put the next two sentence about Krishna giving the Bhagavad Gita Upadesham like that. So that can become still one sentence, but there could be some auxiliary verb and associated karta and all, and then the main one will go. So in order to differentiate what goes with what, I don't want to get mixed up. I don't want dosing Arjuna here. So it is dosing Dhritarashtra and connected. That's the idea. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Mahodaya.
Okay. So that is it. Is there any question? So like that you try. Okay. So Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Bhakti Rupena Samstita. Then like that you go on telling. Finally you say Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam. That is where the second one comes. Tubhyam Namami. Namaha Tubhyam. Namastubhyam. Tubhyam is what? Which vibhakti? It is fourth vibhakti. Okay. Te. Namaste is equivalent to Tubhyam. Namastubhyam. Saraswatyai Nama. Same way, Tubhyam Nama. Namastubhyam. Okay.
Also
Tubhyam
Karpura Gauram, Karunavataram with adjectives.
Yeah. Those are, good one. Yeah. Both are similar ones. Yeah. Both are giving adjectives to some
Lord Shiva.
Okay. Lord Shiva. Yeah. Okay. So that way, simple one, you should be able to make Anvayas. So then you will develop it. And slowly you will be able to, you will improve. As you go, you will improve. Then you will read a little bit here and there, Bhagavad Gita and all. Some of them you will get much better. Some of them still you will find a little difficult. But that's how it goes. Anyway, so do we have time? Do you want this or you want to end it?
I'll have to leave.
Okay, we can end it. Anybody has any question? Somebody was telling this class we need Vibhakti questions. Who has got any question? Anybody has got any question on Vibhakti? No. Who told last class I have some Vibhakti questions? So then we said, okay, next class. Was it Snehaji? I don't remember. Anyway,
I think Jay Balaji or somebody was asking. I think probably Jay Balaji or someone was asking.
Oh, okay. She's there. Okay. But she's mute. Anyway.
Yeah, she's on mute.
Okay, we'll see next class. So before that, so here is the thing. May 2nd week is likely your exams. Your exams are going to be, I don't know whether whoever is writing, I encourage you, exams are going to be given something like you are given the questions. I think they are giving you 2-3 days to do it and upload it. And next one, what was that? The questions are likely to be something like a passage that I was showing. And you may have to identify things like which vibhakti, which kriya, and sometimes, okay, this is Ekavajanam, okay, how will the Bahuvajanam look like? or what is
Mahodaya,
its-
is it online exam? Should we put the answers in online, or we can
No, no,
complete on
no,
the
no, you
paper and
can-
upload it?
paper, yeah. You
Okay,
can,
thank you, ma'am.
you can download the question paper. You can spend 2-3 days, write it, and then upload it. So it's going to be pretty easy in that way. I'm not telling questions. I don't think questions are difficult, but questions will be something which makes you learn and express what you know. Just like what we are talking. Like you may see Kavayaha or Vibhudayaha. And suddenly I will ask, okay, it is Vibhudayaha. What is Saptami Bahuvajanam? Then you have to say, or things like that, things are like write a sentence. This sentence is in Lat Lakara. How will the lot look like? Or how will the lung, if it is a plural, Vidyarthi or Chatraha, something Karoti, Patham Patati. How will you say Bahuvajanam and they are playing with the ball or something? How will you write? Something like that is that they are planning. Okay, that's the idea. You will crack it. It's not that difficult. And they may give 2-3 Subhashitam or something, and you have to select 2 of them and write the meaning. I believe in English, or I don't know whether you have to write it in Sanskrit. But that is the main I can remember they discussed. Passage and questions based on passage. That's one. The other one is the Subhashitam. Select 2 out of 3 and write what is it. I think that's all it is. You should be able to finish it.
Praherli something is there.
I don't think so. Okay, that is about Asha exam. Next comes, so our class are ending by April. Okay, there will not be any class further. Those who want to attend the Samskrita Bharati exam, which I believe is in August beginning, June, July, there will be some classes for all. It's for all together now. And at one time they were telling 1 or 2 guys will teach in April, May and all, but I am not sure. But anyway, at least before, somebody will be teaching for that Pravesha exam, which is happening in August. Somebody will be teaching at least latest by June and July, or it could be in April, May also. That may come up, so you can see some information. But those who want to write exam, they will be having some sort of somebody going through the textbook and then interacting. That is the idea. So that way you have all the help needed. Normally those who write Pravesha and all, they are on their own. But if you have this type of classes and all, it will help you very much. Okay, that's it. Samaptam Kurmaha.
I just wanted to, for the sake of Saupati's, I do the Kathopanishad Bhashya with Shankaracharya Bhashya. So, though I'm not following totally, I just want to give a taste of it, like how it would be, rather than, this is a simple thing which I have to learn. Today is a great class today for me. I just want to say one small thing in one of the Kathopanishad sloka. It is Asino Duram Vrajati. So just one part of the entire sloka, how the Anvaya for that is like this. Asino Duram Vrajati, that's all. Which the meaning of that is the Atma while sitting, it travels far away. That's just meaning. Now for that simple thing, it is like Asinaha Achalaha San Atma Duram Vrajati Iva. So like that it's written. I'm struggling anyway, but so it's not like we start with simple thing, but it goes to this complexity, like how other things will be fit in. Just for Asino Duram Vrajati, the Anvaya is given like Asinaha Achalaha San Atma Duram Vrajati Yuva. Something like that.
That is the what I am saying. So, asinaha duram vrajati. Okay. Atma is with you, but it travels. You can say about mind also. It's okay.
Right.
It can go anywhere. Okay. So in the translation or in the this one, that is what exactly he made it little colorful. Even though it seems to be stationary in your heart. Okay. That's what sun, Sati Saptami Prayoga. Even though it is situated, it goes far. So translator can add color to that, which is not wrong. Then only it sink in you. If you just state that Atma travels far, then it looks like aeroplane travels, right? But whoever is giving that Anvaya, he wants to emphasize. You are situated in your room. Apparently it looks like you are stationary. But Atma has the capability to go anywhere. That is the nature of Atma because Sarvavyapi hai, right? So that kind of, again, I am telling, the Anvaya is not a absolute one. Anvaya is depending on who is giving Anvaya, it can go a little bit here and there. But the first one, Asinaha Vrajati.
Asinaha Achalaha san.
Achalaha, that one is actually literally translation. But the fellow who has given Anvaya has given little more so that it keeps sinking in you and makes you little wonder. And also it makes you think, right? Otherwise, what's the purpose of it? It has to make you think.
Right. Actually, we can write on our own differently. Yeah, you're right.
That even it's not only Sanskrit, right? You take any other language, people give a little bit colorful interpretations, right? Okay. Samaptam kurmaha. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhave. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Punah milamaha. So there is not much in coming classes, but you come with the questions and all that will help you. And any sentence, how to, and even Anvayas. But you learn a little vocabulary also. So it's a little open in the next class and all. We don't have much classes remaining, 2-3 classes, I believe, or 3-4.
Mahodaya, last batch, some papers like are there, the previous batches, just for us to get a hang of the.
Oh, you want question paper of last batch? There was no exam so far. This is the first time they are trying. Oh, exam. Okay, this time they are trying to give you certificate. That is the difference. Okay, because I believe this is getting more attention, our Asha program. I can say this is much better than Samskrita Bharati because I have gone through Samskrita Bharati. It is not.
Google Drive, so many papers and books, Samskrita Bharati, like that and all they posted. We can download it and we can see that.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm saying to Asha for Asha.
Asha ji. Okay.
Yeah.
But she's asking sample question paper, right, Asha ji?
In that also some sample question papers are there.
Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks, Chitra Mahadaya.
Yeah, I don't know. I can ask, or we can. Okay, we can put that question there.
So in that only I selected 2. One is Pushpam. Write 5 sentences about Pushpam and Ganga Nadi. They mentioned. So immediately I started writing that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of questions can come. That makes you to write and think and write. Yeah. That's what we want. Okay. Milamaha. Okay.
Dhanyavadam.
Dhanyavadam.
Okay.
Dhanyavadam.